she had a delivery, so she took a parcel to the door and got back into her rig. Unbeknownst to her, the man that she saw was now behind her, pushed her into her truck, and then attempted to rape her. Fortunately for her, I mean, she fought back, she screamed to, all get out, and then there was just a happening stranger, Heard, pulled up behind her rig. She managed to push the guy off and jump into the stranger's car. But better a stranger with a lockable car than being in an LLV with a man trying to rape you. So we're not without incident. I would very much like for this to be one of the safer jobs, but with like the U.S. has economic payments going out because of the coronavirus, the pandemic happening, people being out of work and so forth. So the government was sending out checks. Now these are checks that have this person's name on them, and carriers are being stopped, held up at gunpoint, knives, whatever, and all of their mail taken, with the hope that there's going to be some of these economic stimulus checks in these in this mail, and there might be checks in that mail. It might not be, but when you take mail that doesn't belong to you, it's immediately a Class B felony. And whenever there's money involved, the more money there is, the higher your But yeah, the guy who got shot inside of his truck, he did not live. He died right there in his truck. There's been people who've been like this gal. She fought out and managed to get away, and there's been numerous other people who someone stole their keys and drove off with their LLV. So it's definitely not without incident, that's for sure. So your mailbox is there. Do they look like this, or do they just open up on top? Elof over in Sweden says that all of the mailboxes there, they have a top opening only. And here we don't have those because of rain. We have this idea that if it rains, it's this vertical opening, your mail's going to get wet. Open up a top, yeah. And no flag. So do the carriers, do they check every single mailbox for outgoing mail with, there's nothing to say, hey, I got mail. How do they know that you have mail, or do they just, check every box because they need to? Because that would be so much work to have to look at every box for the assumption it is mail. It's almost never at the street, always at the house. So the poor postman has to walk to every house. Jeez.